Warning, the following is entirely satirical and should not be taken as truth or fact. Styles Rebel Radio and the Rebel Podcast do not own any copyrighted material that may be included in this broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
There's clearly some kind of problem in Oklahoma.
Suspend the show right now!
You're gonna zipline directly into the harpoon?
Yeah.
What do you know about planes?
I know a lot about planes.
Buckle in, dude. It's gonna suck.
Put your hand on the screen.
How did they find out? Who was the one?
This show has gotten infinitely more gay.
The mystical land of New Jersey.
I don't understand how the laws in this country work anymore.
Welcome to the Rebel Radio Show, live, uncut, and uncensored on WSRR Radio, saving underground music. To my right is Shani.
Hey, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Hello.
I'm radio's Rebel DJ Style, and I know it's not October, but let's debunk some conspiracy theories, shall we?
Ooh, little conspiracy theory season.
A little bonus theory.
Okay.
Well, can you call this a conspiracy theory?
I mean,
It's debunking a theory.
It's debunking a theory.
But it was his own theory.
I have my own theory about this.
Oh,
theory.
you have a theory on the theory?
Buddy, I got a theory. Let me tell you.
Theoryception.
All right, tell me what this is.
So, there was a Canadian conspiracy theorist who blamed the government for the forest fires and then, after the fact, retroactively admitted to setting 14 of them himself.
Yeah, so I think we're all pretty well... I think we did a show on the Canadian wildfires, right?
Yeah, we did.
Because they weren't wildfires. And we all sat here and said, well, why is Toronto have a better air quality index than
Yeah.
Ohio and Chicago and New York? And why does it smell like burning plastic? And why does it hurt to breathe? We did a whole show about the fact that there's all these theories about the Canadian wildfires, and
Right.
a popular one was that they were started by the government, and I'm sure we touched on that.
Dude, it was this guy.
It was this guy.
It was Brian. It was Brian Perry.
Paris?
Perry?
That's just Paris.
Perry? Perry?
Is it like par?
It's
Pare?
P-A-R-E, but
Let's
the
say Paris.
but the E has like a
Accento.
accent.
That's
And-
fucking
yeah.
Spanish.
It's got a little dash above it. Interesting.
Brian.
Brian.
Sure.
Brian P.
Yeah. But
from Quebec.
so I guess he was probably the one opposing that the government was starting these fires, and later then admitted it was him.
What a bold move. That's a bold move.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where you start. I think that's if I were the one starting these fires, I'd be like, yeah, it's the government, I guess, guys, right? It was the government. Fuck the government.
It's
Everyone's
not
like, yeah, it's the government. Yeah.
it's not a lie if you believe it, right?
Why
Yeah, right.
So why did he turn himself in? Do we know?
I don't think he did. I think he got found out. I think this is something where he's just like, all right, guys, I've had enough of
Well,
this.
It says he admitted it. I
It
just want
says
to know.
He was arrested on September 7th and then
Okay.
admitted to starting 9 of the fires. At this point, the accused admitted he was the one who started the fires, and at his main motivation claimed he was doing tests to find out whether the forest was really dry or not.
And that is a way to
I
test
mean,
it.
I guess that's, yeah. Let me just set the whole, is it dry? Let me just set it on fire and see. We'll find out.
Listen,
If it catches, if
Yeah.
it's dry.
We weren't wrong. They weren't wildfires. This was a man-made thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say how he started the fire. I'm assuming this guy didn't just go out there with a Bic lighter and light a freaking twig and everything caught fire. He probably had some plastics up there. He probably had some gas or some lighter fluid.
He might have just, I bet, he seems to be a pyromaniac. Although he denied causing the fires, police became suspicious after Perret demonstrated a, quote, certain interest in fires during an interview.
Listen,
So, this guy was already getting his gears oiled by some flames.
getting his gears oiled. I think I'm not supporting arson.
No, I mean, neither am
hope
I.
not.
However,
Neither am
I
I.
really hate, and it seems to be something you don't hear about a lot anymore. I hate the term like pyromaniac
Mm-hmm.
because like who isn't fascinated by fire? Who doesn't like watching things burn?
I agree with you on that. I think there are also a certain select number of people who just like lighting things on fire. And
You don't?
I mean,
Let
to
me
an
ask you-
extent, if I have a moral compass, I think at the end of the day, and I'm like, well, building, no. Little couple of leaves, maybe.
This guy could have started with a couple of leaves,
A piece of loose leaf paper, sure. Why not?
Lego figures, army
Yeah,
men,
right.
absolutely.
Sure.
I feel, but this
A
guy,
forest, a Canadian forest? No. I'm gonna say no. That's where I draw my line.
I'm gonna give Brian Lefebvre here the argument of the doubt, and say that he was just playing around with fire in the woods, and he didn't mean to cause a forest fire. I don't think that was his intention
Well,
going
yeah, I
into
don't
it.
think he meant to, but I think if you're out here being like, I wonder if this forest could catch on fire easily. Let me find out. And then you bring
And
a
then you
fire
light
to
it
that
on fire.
forest. Yeah, and then you light the forest on
never,
fire.
never bring a forest to a fire.
And you're like,
first of all.
whoa.
He said he was doing an experiment.
Sure. Yeah, a really
Burn down
dumbass
Canada?
experience.
Sometimes experiments get results, dude.
Clearly.
We talked
Clearly.
about we talked about Project Sunshine, and they tested nuclear radiation on Bikini Atoll by blowing it up.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
same level here. The government got away with that one. Why can't Brian get away with the Canadian wildfires?
Listen, I like the idea that he pinned it on the government and people believed it.
This
People were
is-
like, yeah, obviously it was the government who did this and not just you.
Not you, Brian.
Yeah, not you.
I think it's funny that he's still labeled a conspiracy theorist because I don't think.
Yeah, he's not.
We've
He's-
broken the conspiracy.
Yeah.
He's a liar. he's just
It was
he's
him.
just a
He's a
just
criminal.
he's just a known liar and criminal. Yeah.
I like to imagine he went out in the woods, was playing around with fire, accidentally set ablaze several hundreds of acres of trees, went home to his roommate and was like, "You guys see what the government did?" They had no idea. They're like, "What are you talking about?"
The government's
why do you
crazy.
smell
They're
like
starting all these
campfire?
forest fires, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" Turn on the news. The forest, like
He's
two
covered
cities
in-
away from them, is on fire.
He's covered in soot and
Yeah,
smoke like
yeah.
campfire.
Smells like smoke.
Yeah.
Why do you smell like burnt plastic, Brian?
I gotta wash my clothes. Okay. I gotta
Brian,
wash my freaking clothes.
Where are all the paper
They're
plates?
dirty.
Where's all the paper plates, all of the lighters, and why is the charcoal missing, Brian?
Why are all of the mothballs gone?
I'd like to imagine. All right.
Mhm.
I'd like to imagine that this guy had the same mindset as the guy who presented the quote unquote alien remains to the Mexican government.
Yeah.
That he kept going back after they kept telling him, "Guy, you made these," and he
You're a
kept
liar.
showing up every year. He's like, "Guys, new aliens."
Come on, what are you talking about? Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to see how he just wanted to push the envelope, see how far he could really go.
These are both the same level of
Yeah.
conspiracy theorist, where you are single-handedly creating this
I'm a
theory.
conspiracy theorist, otherwise known as a liar and deceiver of society. That is pretty crazy, though. That's a very bold move to make. Is like,
He got away with it for a while.
yeah, you're trying to change the course of history. You're trying to write history.
Yeah.
These people are trying to be historians over here, writing history.
We're gonna have to do another revisionist history about this.
These people, these are the revisionists. It's them. These people are like, yeah, it was an alien. This guy's paper macheing an alien in his basement. The judge is gonna love this.
The best part is, much like a Loch Ness monster or a Sasquatch,
Mm-hmm.
right? This is still going to go down in history as like something that's widely believed until more research is done into it by the person talking about it.
Yeah.
Like in 10 years, we're still going to hear about, yeah, remember when those quote unquote Canadian wildfires happened and it was really the Quebec government? That's still going to be a conversation. And then someone at the party is going to have to bring up, didn't they arrest that Brian guy because of this?
Yeah.
That's
Wasn't
still
there
how this is going to
someone,
happen.
There's someone who fully admitted to all of that, actually.
This guy's mission was accomplished,
Yeah.
at least to a good extent.
He's going to be the result in a Google it fight between
Well,
like family members.
it's interesting because it's saying that there are people that had to leave their homes. And so I wonder if...
He's going to get some serious criminal
Yeah,
charges.
right.
Well,
This
yeah,
guy's
because
screwed.
the air quality was so bad.
Yeah.
It turned
There's a lot of charges for this. Not only, burning down the forest,
arson.
but people's homes. People had to evacuate.
Did it burn down people's homes?
I don't think it burned down any
No, but you had to
homes.
evacuate the area.
Yeah.
But I was
There was
wondering.
a mandatory evacuation issued on the town on May 31st. It's, following a fire at an airport.
You think that was his fault? That one was one of his 9?
I hope it comes out like this
I'm
dude
assuming.
happened to have like a plane ticket the day before the train derailment happened in East Palestine, and he's just been doing all of this.
It's one guy behind all
Yeah.
of this.
It's not the government behind all of this. It's Brian behind all of this.
I think it's interesting, the quote, although he denied causing the fire, police became suspicious after Patty demonstrated a, quote, certain interest in fires during an interview. What kind of questions are the police asking to deduce, like, this guy likes some fucking fire. This guy definitely likes fire, doesn't he? I think that this guy's a pyrocleptic, a pyromaniac.
We're missing a lot of space here, man, between liking fire and starting the forest fires. Are we live on Facebook?
We should be.
I don't see our Facebook stream.
Facebook, where are you?
Facebook, are you here?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Mark Zuckerberg
Yeah,
is in the clouds
he's in the cloud.
with sweet baby rays.
So I think we're missing
up
a
now.
lot. I think we're missing a lot of information here between this guy likes fires and yeah, he's probably the guy that started the fire.
Yeah, there's probably a lot, especially, like, they took him in, they interviewed him, they're like, okay, this guy seems like he likes fires. What's going on here? I'm wondering if, then they just arrested him then, or I don't know. I
Like
guess,
you said, I wanted the line of questioning that happened.
yeah, like it seems very like, okay, I guess it's my big thing is how
Were
do
they
you,
leading questions?
how do you get to the, oh, this guy likes fires? What
I'm
questions
just
are
saying-
they
questions
asking?
about fire?
I'm
That's
just
smart.
saying, the government could have pinned this on Brian.
Yeah.
They could have
Yeah.
just found a scapegoat and got him to admit to something he didn't do.
Maybe Brian was onto him,
Yeah.
and they wanted to,
Maybe Brian's just
get
some
him
random
out.
dude off the street. They're like, hey, this guy also started the conspiracy.
Yeah, this guy started them all. I promise. We saw him do it.
We saw him do it.
He did them all. We saw
We have
it.
his text that say, hey, I'm going to go burn down the Canadian woods.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start forest fires in southern Canada. All right, weirdo.
Yeah, but what was the process of, hey, you mind if I light this candle? And they just set it in front of him. And
Yeah. I guess that's some really thorough questioning. I don't even know how you like begin to question someone to deduce like, yeah, okay, they're probably at least interested in fire. That's
Right.
He pled guilty to 13 counts of arson and one
Yeah.
count of arson with disregard for human life.
Oh,
People plead guilty to things all the time they didn't do.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
You're telling me is Quebec a nation? A province? It's a providence, right? You're telling me the province of Quebec couldn't get this guy to admit? With all their Mounties?
I think they probably roughed him up a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. The Mountie always gets his man.
Unleashed the moose,
So
you know?
maybe the government did start the fires. Brian was.
That's what I'm saying. Brian's
telling-
scapegoat.
Wow, so this is a conspiracy theory.
Could
Yeah.
be.
We've unlocked a new layer to this theory.
Damn it.
Brian is just a scapegoat for the
yeah.
Canadian government, so they don't get blamed for the wildfires.
I need the police cam footage of Brian getting questioned. Just
Do
so I
Mounties
can,
wear body cams?
I don't know.
Probably, but I don't know how anything works in Canada. I feel like it's all...
I don't think Canada knows how anything works in Canada.
Yeah, it reminds me of Australia, where they all have to wear ground harnesses.
What?
In Australia, because they're upside down.
That's right.
We're right side up, and
That's right.
that's why we don't have to wear the ground harnesses,
true.
and they
That's
all do in Australia,
That's true.
because they're obviously upside down.
No,
Look at
you're
the
right.
Fucking globe.
There's a conspiracy theory that Australia doesn't exist.
Dude,
I mean,
I believe
have you
that.
been there?
Ground harnesses
Nope.
seems like a tough life.
It does. It does.
I don't think I'd want to be harnessed into the ground all the time.
Yeah. No, that's
Tough.
yeah, that's tough. It almost makes you want to burn down the Canadian woods.
Dude, no. The government makes me want to tell people that the government burned down the Canadian woods.
Listen, I don't think Brian had anything to do with this. I don't think Brian's a conspiracy theorist. I don't
they
think
just
that
pinned it on him?
yeah, I think that's just some random guy.
No, I think Brian is a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-mm.
He knew too much.
Mm-mm.
So
I
the
kind of like
government-
that, yeah.
The government took Brian out.
He was getting all the theories right,
Oh, okay.
and they were
And
like,
they're
no,
just
it was
like,
actually
You
him.
know what?
They Clinton
Because
Brian.
you did this.
Yeah. That's
Like-
that seems like a plot for a really good movie, honestly.
Well, I mean, art imitates life, right?
Yeah, is Canada becoming a movie?
Canada's always been a movie, and it's a tragedy. 216-859-8699 to text in if you started the Canadian wildfires.
Everybody, this is the Pidge, and I'm here to tell you that I hate everything that you send me, but I love it at the same time because holy shit. That's all I gotta say to that. If you guys don't know me, I'm the Pidge, and I'm one of the members of the Styles Rebel Radio page. You probably won't hear me as much on the Rebel podcast because I'm away in Arizona, but every month I come out with the show. Submit your stuff into the Styles Rebel Radio Discord page under the Pigeonhole section, and it will be featured on the next show. Unless there's racial slurs. See ya.
The Artificial Intelligence Podcast is the only show written, voiced, and scored entirely by AI. All episodes are available now on stylesrebelradio.com.
Hey, been a while since you've heard from me. This is Jeff Stritch, and you can catch me on my new show, Strictly Stritch, on stylesrebelradio.com or anywhere you get podcasts. Hey, that's right. New name, new podcast, new attitude. Listen, it'll be good.
Styles Rebel Radio. Read the sign. 15 for dudes. Girls get in free past 7.
We're back. You could turn on my mic.
We're back. Yeah.
Just want to make sure my mic's on. We're back live on WSRR Radio. Hey, don't forget you can take us on the go anywhere you are in Paris with your car stereo, your Bluetooth speaker, or your Google Home with the Live 365 app. It's free in your app store. Just punch in WSRR Radio or shoot us a text 216-859-8699 while we're live to chime into the conversation. Or if you're listening in podcast form, we can always get your text there as well. There's a thing going around.
Oh, no.
You got it?
You better catch it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. There's a
Someone
thing
better catch that thing, man. It's been running. It's been going around forever.
Wild and free.
Yeah.
It's another one of those things that I understand. It's another trend that seems like it's gotten way out of hand. There's stories about fights happening about them. There's stories about people getting bullied in school for not having them.
Yeah.
People breaking up over them. It's the Stanley Cup, which no, I'm not talking about hockey because that would make more sense if I said all of those things about hockey.
Yeah.
If I was like, hey, you got in a fight at school because of the Stanley Cup, and it's like, yeah, my team sucked. That would be more of an understandable statement. No, it's a cup, an actual drinking utensil.
Yeah. Unfortunate brand name.
Yeah.
To get popular.
Yeah.
You know? Of all the cup brands.
I mean, Yeti was popular.
That's what I'm saying. Yeti was popular for a while.
Yeti didn't reach this level though. Like
It didn't.
Yeti was popular, and it was like, oh, you're Dodge Ram truck guy with a Yeti, right?
Yeah.
That was the stereotype. You got your iced coffee in your Yeti cup, right?
Right.
I get that. That was a popular thing for a while, but no one, to my knowledge, was on the regular paying $450 and upwards dollars for a cup with Yeti.
I think what really started it was the Visco girls and the hydro flasks.
Which I thought we were past that as a society, but I guess not.
No, because there's always going to be something that, like, popular girls make popular.
Right.
There's always going to be that thing that one day is just like, oh, every girl has to have this now because, it was posted somewhere.
Here's my thing. This isn't yoga pants, right? This isn't a pop socket, or this isn't like some kind of makeup or something like that. This is extensive for a cup. This is $450 average for a cup. That is the same as any other cup. There's a specific instance we're going to talk about today, though. A California woman was arrested after $2,500 worth of stolen Stanley Cups were found in her car. I would think, and it just dawned on me that maybe she was just stealing the cups to steal the cups, but you'd think she was reselling them.
No, yeah, I have to assume that they're being resold or like maybe given to friends or something like that. It was 65 Stanley Cups, which is quite a lot. It's definitely more than like...
It's a lot of cups, but like if I say $2,500 worth of cups, I'm envisioning a lot more than 65.
Well, that's like
Did she steal them all like individually, or
it's definitely
the
more than you
question.
can fit in like one purse or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know, you can't.
And
fit.
they're different types too.
Right. You can't fit all of that. Like that's not a one trip steal.
How did you get all that junk inside your trunk?
That's what I'm
That's the
saying.
question.
That's what I'm saying. How did you get all that junk inside your trunk?
So my thought process, and I've been trying to rationalize this because I'm like, maybe she like found a pallet in the back room and stole a box of them, right?
Yes.
That's an idea. Went to Walmart and was like, oh shit, here's the box of Stanley Cups they haven't unloaded yet. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
But like looking at the picture from the police report here of all the cups lined up on the cop car. Again, they're all different sizes and shapes and types of the cup. I'm thinking. Now, this might be a long shot because
Sure.
this is an interesting way to go about it. And I'm not advocating for this, however. I think the smart way to go about stealing 65 cups from a store would be to space them out and go in with like a bottle of water and pour your bottle of water into one of these cups and walk out drinking this cup. And then maybe put a second one in your purse and do that over and over again.
You want to hear how she did it?
Yeah, tell me how she actually did it.
Workers at a local business called police last Wednesday after they saw a woman loading up a shopping cart full of the popular tumblers and leaving the store without paying. The employees tried to stop her, but the woman ignored them, stuffed the stolen tumblers into her car, and took off.
That is
So
a way to do it.
She just straight up was like, I'm going to put all these in my shopping cart and just leave.
She went to the store and said, I want these.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's kind of sick. I mean, it's not, but
Is it admirable?
no. I think it's
So-
sick. I don't think it's admirable. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
I was about to ask, so she just got away with like walking out of the store, but she didn't. Obviously, the cops got her.
Yeah.
They must not have asked to check her receipt.
It says responding police officers spotted the woman on a nearby highway and pulled her over. That's when they saw the extent of her haul. So they pulled her over.
The cops were in communication with the store then.
Yeah, because it said that the people at the store called police.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they like
So
just
she just loaded up her car. She thought she was all good. She got on the highway and the cop pulled her over.
yeah. No getaway driver or anything.
This
Kinda
is
bold.
this is really like the epitome of what are they gonna do? What would they really do if I walked in there and took a cartload
Yeah.
of cups?
And
Are they
just
really
walked
gonna do
out.
anything?
And it doesn't even say like she ran out or anything. It just says
She walked in, filled a cart, and left.
yeah, leaving the store without paying. The store employees tried to stop her, but the woman ignored them.
Kind of badass.
She was just like, "Fuck you guys! I'm on. I got something else I'm doing right now. You don't.
I got all these Stanley Cups. I got places to be.
Yeah, I got money
She was
to make.
definitely reselling these.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no doubt in my mind.
I bet
remember.
she has a cricket.
I remember.
I feel like if you
Oh.
cricket a Stanley Cup, no one's gonna want it.
Wait.
I feel like that's one of those things was like, you don't put a sticker on this cup. I feel like that's one of those things.
A cricket?
Yeah. The vinyl
sticker
press.
maker.
Okay.
Not the
maybe
animal.
Maybe I'm getting old. What the hell? The hell is that?
A cricket is a vinyl cutter.
Talking about a crumpet?
Buddy. You gotta understand, was it?
You gotta understand crumpet before you can know what a cricket is.
There you go.
No, when
Jose Canseco. Tell me you didn't pay money for this. Sorry.
No, when I
Personalized Stanley though, you could raise the price on that.
maybe, or it would maybe lower the price.
I think it'd lower the price.
depending on the buyer. I think.
I don't know.
I think it's very much one of those, because the big thing is the pink one, right? You got There's a special pink one that's like $400 something odd dollars now, almost
Yeah.
$500.
Okay.
And like there's a second pink one that's not the pink one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What if you put stickers on the pink one? Then
That's
you're
what I'm saying.
fucked.
Right.
Resale value goes down.
That's right.
Yeah. When I was in college, I had a Meijer right across from me, and I remember
Shout out to Meyer.
we went in the middle of the night one night after drinking, and we were at the self checkout, and I ran back because I'm a dumbass to get some freaking pomegranate seeds because I love pomegranate seeds and they're delicious. And when I came back, my roommate was like, "Did you see that? Somebody just ran out with a TV. They had like a big flat screen TV in their shopping cart, and they just walked out the doors, and there was like a getaway driver." Drove off, and a bunch of old ladies working at Meijer 3 in the morning.
Right.
It wasn't, like no one could chase them down or anything.
I mean, the thought process behind just leaving with the item,
It's not
I can rationalize
right.
it.
It's
The problem is they're not thinking about what happens next.
It's the most logical way to, I think, if you're going to,
thieve.
yeah, I think if you're going to commit some thievery, I think that's the most logical way to do it. Is just to
Take it.
Just to take it. Don't try to, don't.
I'm just gonna be upfront about it. I want this.
Right,
I'm not
right.
paying for it.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
hide
take
it. Don't
Right.
just go.
Just take it. I think that's probably the best way to do it, because I don't know, you're gonna like wig yourself out if you're trying to like take it out of the package and hide it, or like that just adds more anxiety to it if you're just like, I'm just gonna take it and leave. It's one thought.
This is just the higher level of, you ever walk through like a Walmart or a Meijer or something and just turn into an aisle and see like something open and one of the items taken.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, the best one I've ever seen. This has got a tangent now, but I was going through the toy aisle of all places, and someone had opened a pack of underwear and just taken one pair, and I'm like, you were in a pinch, dude.
I've seen stuff like that happen before.
If you're stealing one pair of underwear out of a pack at Walmart, take them. You clearly need these.
I remember at Target they have like the Gatorade like pop bottles where it's like my Circle Water bottle where it has like a little flavor packet.
It's got
in
the
it.
nipple.
Yeah, it's got the nipple, but it has like flavor in the nipple. But they're all Gatorade flavors is the big thing. And I went to go pick one up because I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder about this. And it was all gooey because someone had put one of the things in there and like punched it in and it spilled everywhere. And I was like, I hate this. Why would you do that to me?
See, that's not even thievery. That's just being an ass.
Yeah, like they just popped one of the.
I'd respect you more if you stole the bottle.
Yeah, left the bottle. There wasn't any water in it. It wasn't anything. I was like, damn, this is gooey now. No one can buy this.
But now someone's going to take that to the back and wash it out and take it home.
Yeah, probably.
That's the thing. She could have just like applied to Walmart. Could play the long game. Applied to Walmart. I accidentally dropped a shipping container of Stanley Cups. Now we got to send them back and then take them. Because I think you're less likely to get prosecuted.
Fair enough. I mean, you're still going to get you're definitely still going to get prosecuted.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I think it's less likely than just walking in and walking out.
I think I think they know who you are better, probably because you work there.
Listen, I'm just gonna say I worked at a place once, and we had a box in the back of things that were not fit for sale, and we were supposed to take inventory of them and send them back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
And sometimes, some people, some employee would say, "Hey, we actually have 3 of this item that's broken instead of 4.
Yeah. We only have.
Who's gonna know?
Yeah, we only have a certain number and not one more because it's not in my car. Don't look.
That's all I'm saying. I think it's less likely.
Been there, done that. I think the whole problem is that these Stanley Cups are too easy to thief. If they're just sitting on an aisle of where was this?
I don't think it has a store.
Yeah, it doesn't say the specific store, but you can imagine
I'm gonna
like
assume
a
Walmart,
Target. Or a Target or a Kmart, a big superstore, right? If they're just sitting on a shelf, like, all the different kinds of Stanley Cups in one shelf, I feel like it's way too easy. I mean, I guess it depends on how close it is to an exit, but even still, this lady just fucking filled up her basket, walked right the hell out. So, I mean,
I think it's easy to do that with pretty much anything. Like, in a store scenario, are they getting paid enough to stop you?
No, I don't think they are. I just think it's interesting that, like, yeah, you can do that with any item in a store, realistically. You can just clear the shelf.
Guys, you can just take any item in the store. They're free. They're just sitting there.
But, like, the Stanley Cups are the thing that have the most resale value, have the most second market value.
The item in the store, while it's on the shelf, is free up until the point where you scan it and the price comes up.
Dude, it's free up until I'm in handcuffs. If I'm being honest.
It's free until I am in the cell.
Yeah. that item is free until I'm being, up until the judge is right in front of me.
If I can't read, all these items are free.
That's right.
216-859-8699. Show me your petty theft.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pidge, here to remind you that I have another show called Beyond Bounds. This is a show where we discuss controversial, philosophical, and scientific theories, such as the creation of the universe, wormholes, and other sort of things that you can submit your ideas into the Styles for Radio Discord page under the Beyond Bounds tab. I really think that you guys would enjoy it, and this is a community-based effort, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the future, coming in this next 2024, every other Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
everyone, this is a Shaney promo. This is Shaney's new promo for off air. I talk about things and you listen, and then more of it happens. Sometimes we talk about things that you like. Sometimes we talk about other things, and that's okay. Just continue to listen, and it will be fun. You'll have a good time. You'll be like, I'm really glad I listened to off air on stylesrebradio.com. It's very worth my while. It's very worthwhile. It's very worth my time. Yeah.
The next time you're hanging out with your buds, why not reach down into your pants and whip it out for them? Let them take a good look at the Live 365 app streaming WSRR Radio 24/7, 365. Download in your app store today.
Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show on WSRR Radio. If you live in Ohio, the show's for you. If you live in Texas, the show's for you. If you drive a stick shift, this show's for you. If you drive an automatic, this show's for you. However, if you put on a fursuit and you roam the streets, please change the channel.
You don't know how big our furry demo is.
I really don't, and I'm very glad about it.
There are no stats on that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spotify only gives me the breakdown of gender and location and age demo.
Not furry or not.
So any of you 20 to 28 furries out there, turn off. Go find something else. Go find something that's a little more your speed.
Half our viewership
cuts.
cuts.
All of our viewers are furries.
We're huge in the furry market.
It's like Kevin Nash and furries. That's all of our listenership. Certainly not from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a big furry problem in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's, I think, kind of my first, how big is this problem? That
lawmakers' bill said furries should be picked up by animal control. This is a bill that's been proposed in Oklahoma. How big is your furry issue? Got nothing else going on?
The next line in it is also kind of... The Oklahoma lawmaker was called racist for one bill's language, and in another, he targeted students who dress like animals. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's two different things. Okay. Well, he's still going after people who dress like animals. And honestly, man, I know it's a little bit apropos, but I stand with the furries. I like the furs.
Yeah, do you? How much do you like them?
Listen, I'm trying to keep our fucking market, okay? No, I don't know. I don't think that, because here's the thing.
This guy's still taking Raise Energy money.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're the animal control, that is a big problem. That's a dilemma. That's a moral dilemma on my hands.
That is the only person I feel bad for in the scenario is animal control.
Yeah, I'm driving down the street. I see a furry. I'm like, well,
I got to do my due diligence, my civic duty.
Yeah, saddle up. I'm jumping on its back.
Yeah?
Yes. Clearly, look at me. The hell else would I do?
Clearly, I love furries.
Yeah, I'm jumping on its back. I'm saying, get over here, you little furry bugger.
Noogie.
Yeah, you little rascal.
You turned to fucking Jimmy Stewart there.
Yeah, I just turned into a big furry advocate. No, I would feel bad though if I'm the animal control people. Like I have to sick these people and then
put them down.
Yeah, put them in my trunk, hit them with a trank gun or something. That'd be crazy.
That's not what I feel. I feel bad for the guy who has to get the call of like, hey, we got a stray dog on West 22nd. He's like, all right, gets in his truck, drives down there, and just sees a dude in a dog costume.
Yeah,
that's when I feel bad. Of like,
where is
again,
this?
Oklahoma?
Come on.
How is this actually allowed? Like, I
don't think
I'm
it's
not
been.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that it's gonna be passed.
Okay.
I think it's not in effect. I think he's
fucking
just
pussies.
I think he just brought it to the table and was like, "What if we did this?"
To.
I was like, "What the hell? What the hell's your problem?"
That goes against, even though this person is not identifying as a human. It goes against their basic human rights.
No, it doesn't. No. If you want to sit here and tell me you're a dog, then you get the same rights as a dog.
I'm not going to act like I'm an expert on this specific subject, but I don't think that furries necessarily identify as animals. I think they still identify as male or female humans.
No.
Or
No.
or non-gendered humans.
This is it's so what this is supposed to be a kink thing like that, right? It's
Sure.
supposed to be something like, well, that's just my, which is weird. I'm not standing with the furry. I'm kink shaming.
I think it's not just a kink. I
No,
think that
but
it
that's
is a
what I'm
community.
saying is it has grown into a community, and I'm sure there's still people that fall under the camp that you're talking about of like, it's just a thing I do where sometimes I wear this dog mask.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing. But there's also definitely people who
The
act like
Border
Oh,
collie
yeah.
guy.
the guy who turned himself into a border collie in Japan.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
that?
That's a dog. That
I-
dog needs put down if it's a stray.
I think that it can be a kink thing, and still they can identify as human.
They can,
Either
but there's
or.
definitely people who don't. Is my thing.
Where I'm going with
Maybe.
this is when they need to be arrested if they're doing something illegal. Dressing as a dog and barking is not illegal, but like
I think
if somebody is taking them into a jail or like
I think it depends on how far down the rabbit hole they are.
I don't
You
know.
ever when you were a little kid, and you threw a temper tantrum, you get told, "You want to act like a baby? I'm going to treat you like a baby." Right?
Sure,
You want to act like a dog? I'm going to treat you like a dog.
sure.
I don't think it's. I'm going to make this perfectly clear because I know we talked about PETA before.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's right to have kill shelters. I don't think it's right that we put down stray dogs.
Mhm.
I don't agree with that. Any animals for that regard.
Right.
However, if we're going to allow people to find a dog on the street that could have been a runaway, that could have been a lost dog,
Mhm.
and have animal control grab it and take it to a kill shelter to be put down,
Mhm.
if we're going to do that to dogs, if we're passing this bill, we can do it to the furries. We can take the furries to the kill shelter.
Yeah, that bill won't be passed. It can't.
Yeah, that's a funny meme, but I think when you apply it to actual reality, things get a little hairy. So
They're
I think
not-
applying someone acting like a fucking animal to actual reality gets a little hairy.
yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I don't think
At some point, the animal control officer is just kidnapping this person.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's a moral
They're
dilemma.
astray.
You're in a moral dilemma because, like, yeah, I don't know. I think this is just a pastime for some people.
If
Like, if I'm walking
I
down
agree.
the street, like, playing with my paddle ball or something, because I love playing with my hacky sack, because I love hacky sack, and they're like, the fuck are you doing? Like, animal control comes and, like, punches me in the face and then puts the thing around my neck with the stick with the rope around it on my
Yeah.
neck and tightens it. The hell? What the fuck are you guys doing? I'd be pissed.
I think you're giving it too much leeway. Because if this is being proposed, there's clearly some kind of problem in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
also
this has
the
gone
other
beyond
thing.
some dude just being like, "This is how I express myself," and having like a bunny suit. This is past that. If this is a problem in Oklahoma that's being brought up,
I don't know. There's something just weird about like the latex dog heads or the furry dog heads.
I think
everything.
I think
It's
the
just-
latex stuff is definitely you're getting into kink
the latex stuff is 10 out of 10 just a kink thing.
Yeah, that's not like I'm a furry. That's like no, I'm someone is my master.
And I'm gonna clip that. What's this guy's name? The guy who wants to pass this law.
Looks
like a Ted to me. Representative Justin Humphrey.
Yeah.
Justin
Humphrey, if you want to come on the Rebel Radio Show, I want to hear your case for catch and kill the furries here. 216-859-8699. I'll set up an interview because I want to know why this came to be. I want to know how bad the furry problem is. I've never heard of the furry problem in Oklahoma.
I've never heard of the furry problem in Oklahoma either. I feel like this guy might just be like, "Oh, those animal people are weird. Let me erase them from society."
I hope he like just found out about furries and he's like, "What? We're
Yeah.
not having that in Oklahoma, pal."
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the vibe. Is like, I don't want you animal people in my town. Get the hell out of here.
Is he he's not like a senator or anything, right? He's just a lawmaker, it says.
I mean, how the fuck do you become a lawmaker? The hell is that? No, he's a state rep.
He's a state representative?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to think they were sitting down at a board meeting, right? And
Yeah.
you got like a monthly board meeting or something. This is how the Oklahoma legislature works in my mind.
Yes.
And you got all your representatives sitting down. They're like, all right, well, we're going to propose my bill to increase the speed here to this because of this. And we're going to raise the tax levy in this district. And this guy shows up. He's like, listen, guys, we gotta kill the furries.
Yeah,
we gotta
down with furries.
And everyone's like, what?
The hell?
Justin.
Why are you proposing this? Are you serious?
Just
Like, yes. I'm dead serious.
Justin's wife left him for a furry.
That could be it. That could be it.
Good quote. Politicians never seem to want to say, quote, I'm wrong. I have no problem. I'm wrong quite a bit, Humphrey told Tesla News. So,
But he's not wrong about this.
well, it purports a problem that was never a problem. It purports to fix a problem that was never a problem.
So there is no furry problem in Oklahoma.
I guess there's
I'm gonna check our Oklahoma demo and see if we got anyone listening.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
can help
saying.
me out.
I feel like there's probably not a furry problem. This guy's probably just like, those animal people wig me out. I'm scared.
Which I admire more. If there's not a problem, he's like, you know what? Just for safe measure, we're gonna add this bill that if you're roaming the streets as a furry, I'm calling.
If it's not a problem, I wonder why he believes it's a problem.
Because he's scared of furries.
He might be
This
scared.
I want to
man
see
is
his
scared-
search history.
Which
This
is
man
warranted.
scared of furries.
I bet he just looks up furries all the time.
Yeah.
He's one of those dudes that's got like a secret furry addiction because he's like very
That'd be
outspoken
sick.
about it.
That'd be kind of sick.
The first furry state representative.
That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down. First furry president. Come on. 2024 furry president.
Hillary Clinton, first
Come
furry president,
on.
2024.
Let's get a furry president.
You think?
That'd be sick. I think.
Have him bark for the nation.
Yeah, I think our national anthem.
I think we'd go to war very quickly. I think we'd be eradicated as a nation very quickly if a dog person was leading our nation.
I think we would be taken equally as seriously as we are.
You know, that's
the
a good
last
point.
couple of years.
That's a very fair point. I can't deny that.
Be like, oh yes, another.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Can we
No, that
just-
makes sense.
I want like one of the cringy anime girls as our president.
The uwus,
Yeah.
Dude, that would be cool. Having like
an anime president.
not what are they called? Like the girls who wear the mocap suits and it's like a full waifu.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they'll live stream as so like there's this girl who has a full mocap suit and she live streams as I forget what the freak they call them. It's like chat girls or it's not
E-girls?
It's not e-girls. That's
Oh.
the thing. I keep wanting to say e-girls and it's not e-girls because e-girls are like real girls
Yeah.
that just dress trendy. This is like actual it looks like an anime character but they're live streaming. They're like, "Hey chat, kawaii."
Oh, I
Shit
hate
like
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and it's
hate
like a
that.
very real thing. I would be down for one of those as president.
Not
That'd be
gonna
really
lie,
sick.
it's the most cringy shit, but I just get lost in it.
That
I've
Some
never
of them.
I've never watched a full live stream of them. I
Yeah.
watched a video of like a behind the scenes of how the one girl like sets up her mocap suit and stuff
It's
like that. And it's
crazy.
really interesting. It's actually very cool. Cause like her hand she has like finger gloves and so like she can move her hands and fingers
and do all the
yeah, she has like a voice mixer and like her chat can like change her appearance and what she wears and shit like that. It's in depth.
I mean, we already have a stunt double / hologram president, so you can't tell me 2001 Joe Biden is the same as 2024 Joe Biden. Not the same guy.
Sure. Yeah.
Joe Biden from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on a rant, but have you ever watched a interview or a conference from early 2000s Joe Biden?
No.
Equally as unhinged as today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the dude's been 80 his whole fucking life. I'm convinced.
Shout out Joe.
This dude's been rambling for a while now.
I saw a video of him. He stopped over some family's house to have dinner.
What?
Yeah, it's just
Showed up?
Just some random family's house. The kids were like TikToking it. They're like, I can't believe the president is at my like looking at the pictures on my fridge in my kitchen right now. And it was just
Why
Joe.
are you here?
Yeah, it was Joe in a cardigan.
He just
They're
got lost.
They got takeout. They got like takeout food. Then he left.
You
That
think-
was it. It was like he stopped over to have dinner, and then he got the family got interviewed by the news afterwards. I'm sure there's probably more context,
Right.
but like I just saw a quick video on it, and I was like,
I
"That's
don't want more context. I
Yeah.
want Joe Biden showing up at someone's house and be like, "Can I eat here?"
dude, that's
He's
pretty
Bill
sick."
Clinton, by the way. I
pretty
have
sick.
one impression.
Chocolate chip.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, that's what he did in Ohio. He just like stopped by Honey Hut really
Yeah.
quick. He's like, "I need some fucking ice cream.
That is a
Need
thing
some-
that happens.
Need some ice cream real quick. Let me stop at Honey Hut. They're open now. It's Honey Hut season.
It-
He has like a track.
He has a calendar, yeah.
I like to imagine that Joe Biden has a track calendar of Honey Hut and when they're open and not when it's Honey Hut season and not Honey Hut season.
that's part of our calendar.
I got the coconut now. We gotta go.
with Toyota-thon and in Rumble season, we got Honey Hut season.
Yeah, I love that.
I think it reminds me of the iconic clip of Bill Clinton when he's supposed to be running the marathon and he stops at McDonald's and gets a cheeseburger and a Diet Coke.
Classic. Dude, that's a real American right there.
I couldn't get more American.
Yeah, right.
I
That's the
don't care
president.
where you stand on the political scale. Your president just stopped at McDonald's.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. But again, I'm down for a furry president or like a chat virtual e-girl.
Pet your president.
AI
Yeah,
president.
AI president. Well, no, not AI. I want someone to be in a mocap suit, and then I want it to be like maybe
why not just have AI president?
maybe you know what we could do?
then? AIP stands for AI president.
New concept for how we have leadership in this nation. There's one person in a mocap suit, and they have to like I don't know, fucking battle to the death or something every 10 years. But
Right.
every couple of years, we get to vote on who is like the person displayed
On
that
the
they're
mocap suit?
that they're
Who's the
mocapping. Yeah,
avatar?
like
So
Kratos wins one year. We're like got Kratos for 3 years. We're like yes,
It's pretty good.
yeah, that'd be sick.
I mean,
Swift.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I don't think it's not doable.
Right. I think it's a very easy idea, and I bet dumb Americans would be way more like, yeah, okay, I want Yoshi as president. Come on.
I just imagine like 30
Baby
years from
Yoda.
now,
Yeah.
you got like the school map of all the presidents and their years, and it's just like all normal presidents. You get to like Trump,
Yeah.
Biden, and that's like Kratos,
Yeah, yeah.
Abe
Kratos.
Lincoln again.
Starts looking like a Fortnite lobby.
Yeah. You start
Yeah.
re-electing other presidents.
That'd be sick.
So yeah, let's put George back in there. See if that does. They don't do anything. It's just like hologram.
Different variations. They'd be like fat Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
be like,
dude.
hell yeah.
You can go in there
This
and
guy's
customize
sick.
with sliders.
Yeah, yeah. Customize your character. You can use presets. Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, Thomas Jefferson with Abe's top hat. I'm definitely voting for him.
Chad, Buff, George Washington. That'd be sick.
Dude, buff George Washington would win my vote every day of
That's
the
what I'm
week.
saying.
Paul Rudd.
Goth Taft.
I think. Oh my god.
That's my
Goth
gamer
William
tag.
Taft. That'd be sick. Yeah, dude. I think that Americans would like that, and it'd be way more entertaining.
It might as well be.
They could bring back fireside chats.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. It could be like a live stream of the person, and they're just like, "Hello, America. I'm insert name here."
Genuine opinion, real quick. If the presidents, whoever they are, actually gave a fuck, we'd have fireside chats because live streaming has never been easier. It would be
Fair.
so
Yeah.
easy. You don't even have to, dude, put it in your goddamn study. Just boop, quick
Yeah.
little webcam. Just shoot the shit with us on Twitch, man.
They
Yeah.
could literally have like a White House channel or something on Hulu.
Sounds like a
and-
Wii channel, the White House
Well,
channel.
they have like a press conference room in the White House and like journalists on standby, I think.
Yeah.
but I feel like it would be easier to just have like I don't know.
Just interacting with the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine Biden asking for some L's in the chat.
Yeah. Chat, how have I been doing these last couple months?
Just chat
Am I doing-
votes.
I'm doing good. You guys think I'm doing okay?
It's just a bunch of people saying like sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
You can't see a thumbnail of Joe Biden that says, I gave the chat my credit card for 24 hours and let him redecorate the White House. You can't see
That's
that?
hilarious.
It's gonna be tough being the president in the I mean, I guess now like Biden's probably not scrolling Twitter right now.
Here's the
but-
thing. I don't think it is if you're not fucking 90 years old.
Well,
I don't think it's as tough if we had people that weren't 90 years old doing
Well,
this.
no, listen to
many
me.
stairs have you
I
had to
think
trip
that
up?
like it's probably tough having to go through social media and like you probably have someone who does it for you, and I guess you're the fucking president.
Aren't
so
you
don't
not
have time
allowed?
to? I don't know why you wouldn't be.
Well, they took Trump's phone, didn't they, when he was president?
That's because he was just
Well,
doing
he
a
had-
lot on Twitter.
He had 2 Twitter accounts. That was ballsy.
Well, no, like when he got elected, he like had to switch phones. Like he was not.
Yeah, but he was
'cause
still tweeting like crazy. He was still firing off tweets,
I
like
guess
you know. So he was clearly
that
on.
is true.
He was on Twitter. You know, he was scrolling that shit.
I like to think he's a computer Twitter guy. He busts out the
Oh,
laptop
yeah.
to get on Twitter.
Yeah, he's definitely a computer social media guy for sure.
That's what
Everything.
presidents do all day.
Yeah, But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably like really tough because being a celebrity, you hear how tough it is to like hear mean tweets or whatever. Being the president, you're getting so many more. Like, you're getting actual death threats from people who like genuinely hate you,
who genuinely want to kill you.
Yeah, right. It's not just like I don't like your music. It's like I'm gonna find you. You know, like give me some time.
You will no longer be the leader of this nation.
yeah. Like
that is true.
It's probably way more terrifying.
John Wilkes Booth with social media.
Right. Like Abe Lincoln.
Guys, don't come to the theater.
Yeah. Abe Lincoln scrolling through Twitter being like, oh, fuck, dude. Wilkes is talking mad shit. I can't go to the play, honey.
You guys see this Wilkes guy? Don't pay him no mind. He's just a troll.
Yeah, right.
Gets shot in the head.
Gets shot in the fucking head at the play. Should have listened, bro.
Dude, John Wilkes Booth, notorious internet troll.
Right.
Notorious internet troll. Don't even get me started on the 9 guys with JFK.
He would have been. Yeah. Yeah, dude, with your squad hacked JFK's car, and that's what happened secretly.
They hacked his head.
Yeah, they hacked his head. They hacked his brain. Yeah. So presidents are cool. I guess we could probably do silly ones now. I'm down for that.
Why not? It makes no more difference.
Yeah.
It really doesn't anymore.
Let's have some silly people run. Dude, I saw a picture of some guy who runs something for some country. He seemed like a high up military person.
Good pull. He
had a bowl cut. But then he like cut it around his ear. It was long, and he cut it so that it was above his eyebrows, and then it went back down almost as if like
sideburns.
sideburns.
Like a straight up Beatles haircut.
Yeah, but it was like it almost looked like glaciers going down or something like that because of how jagged the cuts were.
Why do
it's pretty sick?
Not only ours, but multiple nations' leaders insist on having the goofiest hair. You ever notice that guy?
Yeah.
That's a thing that's gone. There's the asshole in the UK who has like bird's nest of a hair that's never fucking combed.
Oh yeah,
What's that about?
Yeah,
Guys,
they're just old.
Go to the barber.
They're just old and silly.
That is very true.
Most of them.
You said something a while back, and it might have been for off air.
Mm-hmm.
But you said that for a while we've just kind of elected the guy with the funniest speech pattern.
Yeah,
I think that's accurate.
Because like
we're already just kind of voting for whoever we think talks the funniest.
Yeah, it's definitely, and like I think the Trump thing was like, all right, whoever can be funniest on the mic, who can ever get the most out on the mic, is probably gonna win the fucking election.
Dude, promo battles instead of debates.
It literally is.
That's what I want.
It's turning into promo battles, and like that's what's winning people over. It's crazy. We're gonna have Muchacho or whatever from Idiocracy.
Muchacho. We need
the president from Terry Crews from Idiocracy.
I'm gonna fix all the politics right now. Number 1, we get rid of furries. Number 2, we put the presidential ring that all the presidents wear. It's a thing. It's canon.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't look it up.
I'm in.
It's a ring that you get when you're the president. It symbolizes you're the president. It holds all the presidential power in it.
That would be cool.
And we're gonna put it in a briefcase. And we're gonna hang it 20 feet above a ring.
Ooh.
And we're gonna have 8 presidential nominees try and get it down.
Okay.
President in the bank. 216-859-8699. Don't text me if you're a furry. The Rebel Hotline. It's open 24/7, 365, just like WSRR Radio is live. You can take it anywhere you go in your pocket, on your car stereo, on your smart speaker, on your phone with the Live 365 app. Download it free in your App Store or Google Play Store. Punch in WSRR Radio or, of course, visit stylesrebelradio.com. We're live there every Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern, or you can catch the replays 10 a.m. Wednesdays that drops. I forgot what I was saying there, but we also got Rebel replays now.
We got a lot of programming.
We got
a lot of new programming.
A lot of new
check us
stuff.
out.
Yeah. We got Rebel replays now, Tuesday through Fridays at 5 p.m. So if you want to get a little random jolt of the Rebel Radio Show during that, you can always tune in at 5 p.m. during the week as well. But we have plenty of other shows at stylesrebelradio.com. Of course, Shaney's off air.
Hey,
we got the Pigeonhole, we got Beyond Bounds, we got a whole bunch of exclusive interviews, articles, and more. Of course, stylesrebelradio.com. One more time, you can get all of our socials there and join us in the Discord server where you can chat with us more in detail about conspiracies, about SCP files, about our shows, and a whole variety of stuff. Until next time, I've been Radio's Rebel DJ Styles, my red Shaney.
Bye, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Adios.
Peace.